Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Count HD here, bringing us a brand new video today. We'll be making my Week 3 NFL predictions. With that being said, let's hop straight into it. First things first, we have the Chiefs and Steelers Thursday night game, which is going to be a decently interesting game here. Now, the Browns have been doing better than I thought they would be, but I think Steelers are still ultimately the better team here, even with Mitch Trubisky coming off a very bad game. I still really like the Steelers going into this year, no matter who they have at quarterback, and so I have Steelers. Then we go to Chiefs versus Colts, which I feel like this should be a way better game, but with how the season's panned out so far, I think it's just an easy win for the Chiefs. Now, I would love to see a good fight from the Colts, but the Colts have just been not very good and not what everybody was expecting. So I think it's just an easy one for the Chiefs. But then we have Texans-Bears, which this is honestly a very interesting game. Now, Texans been competing like crazy. They tied with the Colts, and the Broncos barely beat them. The Bears somehow beat the 49ers, and then just got destroyed by Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. And so I think both of these teams will make for a good game, but I really like the Texans going into this game. They've shown a lot of fight in these first two games, and I think that'll be enough to take on these Bears. Then we have Saints-Panthers. Panthers still looking for their first win, and Saints are coming off a very tough loss against their rival, those are the Buccaneers. And this is a very good game, but I think I just got to go Saints here. You know, I really like Jameis Winston, and this offense is going to have way more room to explore and just explode. So, I got Saints. Then we have Raiders-Titans. Interesting game, but not really at the same time. I think both these teams are 0-2, but I think it's kind of an easy pick to go Raiders here to get their first win. The Raiders have just had bad luck with their first two games, you know, but I think they got this one bagged, especially with how the Titans have been kind of upsetting this year. So I got Raiders. Bengals Jets. The Jets came out with the win, which a lot of people were surprised. And now I will admit it was surprising, but the Jets are honestly slept on this year. But the Bengals being 0-2, I think they're even a more sleeper now. And so I got Bengals. Joe Burrow's still that guy. He has Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. These players aren't going to go anywhere. And that offensive line could just give Joe Burrow a lick of time. We will see Joe Shiesty back to his normal form. Then we have Bills-Dolphins, which game of the week, honestly. Arguably game of the week. But I really like this. Both teams undefeated. I really like both the teams here. You know, these are honestly the best two teams in the AFC, in my opinion. But I really like the Bills going into the game. I'll give them the win here. But I would not be surprised if the Dolphins came up. The Dolphins and the Bills are both the well-rounded teams that really you look at them and they don't really have any holes anywhere. And so I really like both of these teams, but I just feel like Tua versus Josh Allen, it's a great matchup, but Josh Allen's going to lead the Bills to 3-0. Then Eagles-Washington, a divisional matchup here. I think it's pretty easy. I got to go Eagles here. Washington, I feel like they could be doing better. Even though they just came off their first win, I feel like Washington could be doing better with what they have and all the weapons they have. And so I just don't really see them doing much better against such a great team in the Eagles. So I got Eagles just taking it. We have Lions-Vikings. Now, Vikings just got torn apart. And Lions just got their first win, and I see the Lions getting their second win in this game. The Lions are going to, honestly, I believe, dominate. And so I got to go Lions here. Ravens, Patriots. This is a good game, But I feel like Ravens should easily win this. I mean, Lamar is looking like an MVP candidate right now. And the Patriots, they haven't really been that team this year. And so I just see Lamar having another good week and just further pushing his MVP candidacy. Jags and Chargers. Now, Jags surprised a lot of people, not letting up any points and beating the Colts by 24 points. Now, the Chargers are the Chargers still, even if they lost to the Chiefs on Thursday. And I think you just got to give it Chargers. I mean, they're such a good team. Even without Keenan Allen, that's still such a stacked lineup that you can't deny. And so you got to go to Chargers. We have Packers and Bucks. Oh, another really good game. But we also have to note that Mike Evans is suspended for one game after just obliterating Marshawn Lattimore. So I think that's very important to note. So without Brady's number one weapon, I think Packers win it. Now, Packers have struggled this season, but I really like Aaron Rodgers going into this game against this defense. So I got to go Packers. Then we have Rams-Cardinals. Another division matchup. Another really good matchup. Now, both these teams coming off their first wins of the season. Both of them being very close games on how they won. And I honestly don't think one team has the leg up against the other. And so I think it'll be a very close game, and we'll probably see it come down to the very end. But I got to go Cardinals. Home stadium, I think we finally see the Cardinals of old step in and come out with the win. Then we have Falcons Seahawks. Another pretty good game. It's evenly matched, I say, but I really like the Falcons in this game. I got to give them the win here. Now, Seahawks were honestly surprising with Geno Smith, but Marcus Mariota is so underrated. He's come off 2 losses that honestly could have been wins and should have been wins, both one-possession games. And I think everyone has been sleeping on the Falcons this whole year. And so I'm honestly all for the Falcons. Niners-Broncos, another pretty good game. Now, I think it is honestly hilarious that the Niners didn't want Jimmy Garoppolo, and here they are with Jimmy Garoppolo at their starting quarterback. I honestly could have predicted this, off camera, of course. But nonetheless, Jimmy G is the better player, and he does deserve to be their starter, no matter the circumstances. But playing the Broncos, the Broncos have been very inconsistent, but I think this is finally the game we get to see them shine. And so I got Jimmy G losing and Russell Wilson letting the Broncos ride. And last but not least, our Sunday night game, we have Cowboys versus Giants. Cowboys without Dak Prescott got their first win. Surprising. Nobody saw coming, especially against the Bengals. And the Giants are undefeated. What? This honestly makes no sense. And, the matchup honestly should not be a good game at all. But it's going to make for a really good game, I think. Cooper Rush, I think he'll have a good game. I think the Giants, whatever they're doing is going to keep happening. I really like their coach. They need a new quarterback, but I really like their coach. And I feel like they changed their whole mentality in that locker room. And so I really like the Giants. But I think I got to go Cowboys here. Cooper Rush, he had a great game, and that defense that the Cowboys has is just so good that I'd be surprised if they let the Giants score or enough points to beat them. So I think I just got to go Cowboys here. But those are my Week 3 NFL predictions. Let me know down below in the comments your guys' thoughts and if you agree or disagree on any of my picks. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one.